Hey Gemini, welcome to Lover's Lily Temperance. Today we're doing your love read. This is for anyone, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the sign of Gemini. And as always, a general read, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. So Gemini, the reads have been quite difficult, the past couple of weeks. And it almost feels like a bearer of bad news, like I'm a bearer of bad news. But I'd like to see it as I'm a bearer of change. So every reader is given a certain frequency and energetic signature to be able to help souls transition. And mine is definitely always about the soul and the shadows of ourselves. Codependency worth waiting for, exactly, which is what I'm talking about, the shadows of ourselves. Today's reading, the way Spirit is giving it to me, Gemini, and for a while I've been speaking to a collective of Geminis in this transition of healing, change, frustrated with love. So because we're in retrograde season, some of you may have received communication where exes tend to come back or energetically come back in our spirit and cause a level of interruption. And that's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling an energy of trigger. Don't let the ego get in the way, because I feel some of it will, or at least make sure to be the observer. There goes my voice. So that means some of us are not speaking truth to ourselves. Wow. Some of us are not speaking truth to ourselves. And again, this could be the communication. So I'm even feeling whatever's coming towards you, for those of you receiving messages, be very discerning, because it could be lies, okay? So let's get into this reading and see why Spirit is giving me this specific energy for you, Gemini. What we got for Gemini, Spirit? And clearly Virgo season, retrograde happening, Virgo season, always my favorite season, but also can be very difficult. So a lot of people are needing to retreat right now. I think a lot of this need for quietness is important. If you don't feel it, if you're feeling frustrated with things outside of you, it's because you need to disconnect from the world for a little bit and spend time alone, or give yourself some spa moments, whatever it is. Exactly, I knew it. Retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. This is very important right now. And Gemini, definitely listen to that message. Attraction. Yeah, this is what we're attracting. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment, truly. And I feel this is about really recharging your energy. I think also preservation, because we've come far, right? This is an energy of coming far, and either someone is interrupting that. Love yourself first. Yes. This is definitely something. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. And I think whatever is coming in, this is a true test to your progress. The cosmos have a way of testing us and how much we believe in our standards and our own self-respect, to love ourselves and to receive love in the way we, right? Because we're talking about attraction. So how we receive love, how we believe love is how we'll attract it. So always make sure it's the love you give yourself is the one you want, and then true love. And I feel this is more about what the preparation of and what you need to align yourself for. So let's see what else. Wow. Okay, that was, yes. I feel this. Lots of sacral energy, chakra energies. If you guys have been watching my readings for September, lots of alignments in the chakras, meaning our balances and our spirits need aligning. And that's really what the retreat does for us. So we have positive movement forward. This is the Eight of Pentacles. What we're working towards, the star, healing, hope, right? Recharging, restabilizing, which you do have the sacral chakra that came out with the 2 cards that shoot it out first. Sacral chakra foundation, which has to do with our connections. Anything, any pent up energy in our sacral chakra has to do with relationships, and you're learning to reroute that. This is the 4 of Wands, foundation and achievement. Reroute your life, where your self-respect about how you connect with relationships are really shifting, and you have to prioritize yourself. I love that you have the Empress here, and knowing who you are. This is true loving yourself, self-care. All this is self-care right now, you know, and knowing your energy, being in the energy of flow. When we're in the energy of Empress, we are able to attract. Then of course the self, 9, Hermit energy, but this is the minor arcana, 9 of Pentacles. You know, when I said the 9, it was 555, so it means change. Anything to change our surroundings, so we feel good, we feel stable, we feel like we're progressing, we have forward movement, right? More Pentacles, positive movement forward, which is your overall energy. So we want to feel like we're doing good, like we're always progressing, and these connections have to be in alignment with that. And so whoever is this person, because I got it in the energy earlier, so I'm gonna say it because I feel like the main energy Spirit wants me to focus on is where you're going versus whoever is interrupting. They really don't, that's how much they don't matter. Okay, give me more of the sacral chakra. And if anything, they're going to re-trigger some of this, maybe even shadow aspects of the blockages in your sacral, which is not necessarily bad. It just means it's, again, bringing it to your attention that maybe what needs to be healed is still left to heal, you know? So give me more of the sacral chakra. I knew it, guys. You can't even make this up. There goes the Devil and the 9 of Cups. So this, whoever this is, and for some of you, it's energetically. The shadow aspect of these attachments, just like we saw codependency earlier, sometimes these surfaced individuals, Knight of Cups, come in and they may give you feel good moments, but there's something about it that keeps you playing small when it comes to love. And that is what you're trying to change here. The retreat, Spirit wants you to take the step back because this is still something that can easily be triggered, and there is a triggering energy here. So give me more on the Devil, Spirit. Page, the Devil, Ace of Pentacles, the Fool, and the Queen of Cups. So this to me shows me this is where the improvement, the shadows of our dreams and what would stick to what you truly want, because it can overpower new beginnings and change. So as you heal, right? And so as we observe the Devil, as we observe those people who, those connections that breadcrumbed us, and again, a space of retreat, which is healing, guys. Again, chakra healing. This is observing the Devil aspects of ourselves, healing, which really in turn makes us turn that leaf and reroute ourselves. The Pentacles again, which we see with the 9 of Pentacles and the 8 of Pentacles. So the progression from the 8 of Pentacles, the 9 of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, with the 9 of Pentacles, giving you the 10 of Pentacles. So a self-respect to where you're going, Empress, loving yourself first, the true love you truly want, letting yourself start over, healing your heart, right? Not letting codependent energies interfere, mastering your emotions is definitely something that Spirit is pointing out here. Yep, dropping the burden. So this Devil represents a lot of triggering and what needs to be dropped. So it's not a bad thing. That's why I say, Gemini, it's not a bad thing. It just means there's a need for self-awareness whenever that shadow aspect of ourselves, when it comes to connections, resurfaces, and how we need to deal with it. And then we need to remind ourselves where we're going. All right, give me more of this Four of Wands. Hierophant. Yeah, everything with foundation, commitment. So you need to hold on to this dream of commitment. Give me more of this Four of Wands. Look at this, guys. Yep, Nine of Cups, the Tower, Two of Cups, and the Empress again. So a lot of you will meet a true love. As you stick to this alignment, I think really diving into your shadow aspect as you continue to heal. And this to me represents also a lot of you, this retreat serves as a healing. The more you see, the more you're ready. And this is definitely a ready energy here. Some of you could be dealing with a Libra, will be meeting a Libra, or dealing with a Libra, a Taurus, a Gemini, but definitely Empress energy here. So you'll be in shock with whoever you meet. And the energies are here to serve you. This Tower is to bring in new love, is to bring in a new connection. Two of Cups with the Empress. So definitely someone worthwhile, someone more in alignment with you. I want to just get more of this Tower. You know, that's too many, Spirit. Yeah, so a lot of you are manifesting this with the High Priestess. So a lot of it's what you're attracting, what you're working on. I am also hearing High Priestess energy rituals. A lot of you are doing spiritual rituals, manifestations, and just being an energy of flow. That is what Empress does. We don't have to do much. You're walking away. You're not letting emotions of the past really hold you back from what your dream is, what you're trying to manifest in this cycle of life, in this stage where you're going. Okay, more on this Empress energy. You know, be positive, be in the energy of flow as this Empress. Continue to know your worth. Yes, manifestations. Exactly. It's very powerful energy. Look at this. Two of Wands in the bottom, you guys. I'm pulling this from what just came out from the bottom. And the Ten of Pentacles, like we were just discussing earlier. This has everything to do with your plans. Two of Wands, the world, your future. It's what you attract. So I'm glad that this interference, I think whatever is being triggered in the sacral, and again, you may have received this, it's like for you, it's so minor. I feel like this, it's almost like an eye-opening experience, whatever energy kind of triggered you. And stick to the plan here is what I'm seeing. Stick to the plan, stick to yourself, stick to your values, stick to your standards, stick to where you're going, stick to aligning yourself with that person, which honestly, I really feel a lot of you will meet. It's coming, it's on its way. It just means that you got to stick with the commitment. This commitment is here. For some of you, you've already met this person. It's true love. And it's making you see things. Some of you may be feeling like, for some of you, even the sacral, like this new love has kind of re-triggered what the hell you kind of put up with in the past. And it almost gives you like a light bulb moment. And for a lot of you, that's why this Tower here with the High Priestess is like that light bulb moment of like, almost feeling like you robbed yourself for a long time when there was someone so amazing out there or that you've just met. And it really sets the tone of how you're going to value yourself again, like loving yourself. Your self-respect makes you more romantically. The level of self-respect that you're no longer going to come down from. Nine of Pentacles. Give me more of this Nine of Pentacles. Very powerful reading. Nine of Pentacles. Queen of Cups. This is like an emotional mastery. And no more. Ten of Swords. No more letting it mentally get in the way. Your emotions, not allowing your emotions to mentally get away from your progress. 9 of Pentacles. You know, there's an emotional mastery and understanding that comes. Emotional, I call it the emotional, you know, it's emotional intelligence, you guys. Your emotional body speaks to you. That's where the emotional intelligence stems from. When we're betrayed and when we go through this 10 of Swords, and unfortunately, in order to get any emotional intelligence, this 10 of Swords has to be experienced. I know that's the part of life that sucks, but it's how we come out of this 10 of Swords, you know, how we progress, how we move forward is really, really where it counts. So there's definitely a new love, but there's so much ending within yourself. And honestly, all I see is really like, I love this energy here. I can't, like, this is amazing here, Gemini. This level of manifestation, what you're attracting, magician energy. And magician energy just stems from experience. You can't manifest, you can't be magician without understanding why. The magician to me always needs a why. And the magician energy also provides a why, which usually stems from the betrayal, the 10 of Swords, the exhaustion. Because it fuels that. It fuels your why and then keeps you focused to where you're going, to your plans. There's something about it that just happens that way. So let's see what the blockages are here. Cuffing season, finding winter's warmth. You know, this is a season, the fact that this is a blockage, we do have step out of your comfort zone. So again, there are going to be probably discomfort in reference to the way you see these relationships, whoever's coming into your life. And I think, if anything, don't look at it as just a cuffing season, okay? That someone's just trying to get over you. That's where the devil comes in. See it as in you're embarking in a relationship, and again, loving yourself, because how you love yourself represents the longevity of what's to come, right? Because you're looking for longevity, 10 of Pentacles, long-term, old age. And that's what you need to manifest, not someone just for a season, right? Maybe some of you engaged in these Knight of Cups guys, right? Ladies and gentlemen who just don't know. This is a person with no sense of direction. And those connections just weren't leading you to the kind of life you want. And healing that part of yourself is really about what you're trying to attract, this new life. You need someone who's going to be there. So let's see what you have to, what's your guidance, Spirit? What is the guidance for Gemini? Self-worth. I knew it. Like, this is so important. This is all this self-respect, loving yourself. This is about knowing what you want, Gemini. Can't stress, you know, how I feel about this reading. So never underestimate yourself or your potential. Be aware of self-sabotaging and take back your power. Again, this discerning of maybe past energies that you were codependent, needed attention, whatever it was, you know, like, we all do it. You know, you're not the only one. We all do it. But sometimes we have to face ourselves, right? You're worthy of having love and living your best life ever. Be confident and own it. Yes. Follow your heart. The only way to be happy is to get out of your head and to follow your heart. Listen to your inner child to learn what it means to feel what you want instead of thinking about it. Your heart is the only one who knows the right way for you. So again, getting out of your head. Again, this to me is about the self-respect you have towards your heart. That's what's important. And go for it. Action, action, action. Magician energy. Make it happen and take the opportunity that has presented itself to you. The time is now. Definitely a lot of energy to get out of comfort zones here. And know your self-worth. And here we go, Spirit, confirming one more time. I cannot tell you, this is such a thing of the season. Retreat. Take a break to clear your mind and energy. Ground yourself. Definitely ground this energy here that is just trying to show you something. I just feel this is all guidance and messages. And whatever your ritual practice is, whether it's writing or I just feel a practice of some sort, even if it's silence, sitting with yourself with frequency music or just the music you love or something that you need. This is really good. Synchronicities. Some of you may be seeing 1111, 333, 555. We spoke about it. There is 555, which I pointed out, which means change. And so the synchronizations you're experiencing is the universe letting you know you are aligning to your path, your true path. Yeah. And then onward. No need to overthink. Move forward with a decision. Done. No need to overthink what's happening here. It's time to move forward, and it's a decision. So your decision here to follow your heart, to know your self-worth, right? Because this is about taking charge. You're worthy of having love and living your best life. Your worthiness. So Gemini, I'm gonna leave it there. I love you. Please like, share, subscribe, click that bell button if you enjoyed my frequency. But remember to live always relentlessly in striving aspiration. This is the evolution of your soul, and I'm here to nurture you into the next message. Bye.